3. Guys, I am proud to bring you guys the new distribution of Soulution, Accuphase, and Cliff here is going to tell me what else he is the distributor for.
Yeah, well, I mean, exciting news. We launched Gouter Acoustic just this past month. We launched it at Expona. Now they've got new product updates that they're announcing here. So we're getting it out into our dealers over the next month. We've got trans-rotor turntables. We've got reed turntables, airtight as well. What am I missing?
Be Audiofull,
Yeah.
furniture line that we're bringing in from Germany.
Great.
Beautiful, well-made furniture.
Okay.
Yep.
What else are we missing? We talked Gouter Acoustic.
Yep, we covered that.
Franco Serblin.
Yeah.
Oh, Franco, interesting. Okay.
Franco Serblin. And one thing we definitely want to mention, one thing that's been brought to our attention, the thing that Cliff and I wanted to correct and make some changes in the industry. We have adjusted Accuphase pricing, and that's something we really wanted to address.
Who can you guys right here watching, who can you all thank?
I can personally thank this guy on the other side of the camera.
You guys are listening, right? Right now watching this video. I was very critical when I first had the E800 integrated long time ago, 2 years ago. If you go back to my videos, you saw what I said. I thought it was overpriced. They heard me. The new management, the new distribution group understands where I was coming from, right? And sees value in what I said. And I'm so happy that you guys heard me.
We did.
And that you understood what I was trying to do. It wasn't coming from a bad place.
You love the product.
No,
I love the product. The only thing I said is when you put product, you got to see who's sitting next to you on that shelf for that price point.
Yes.
Right? Because what happens is you may have a very good product at a specific price point, but when it's strategically priced and you're fighting others that are up there and that are superior in performance, because obviously, let's face it, there are budgets in place, then what happens is your proposition doesn't look as interesting anymore. Right? So you have to kind of level the pricing based on what the market brings each step of the way. So I am so pumped to know that you guys heard me, that you are making those changes, and I am quite excited to potentially even bring the top of the line Accuphase products into the lab so I can give them a listen at some point. I haven't been, to be honest with you, in front of Accuphase product, but I have seen it displayed with a lot of Focal loudspeakers. It goes really well with that. Mainly I've seen it with Focal and of course Japanese construction. You all know I have said many times that Accuphase to me is the most reliable brand in hi-fi. No question about it. I have said it a million times, okay? This is a one man's opinion, so please understand this is my opinion. This is incredibly well-built stuff. It never breaks. You can tie it to the back of your truck and drive across the United States, and then when you get to the other end, it'll still turn on. Accuphase is absolutely amazing when it comes to that. Now, I know Soulution.
Yes.
Cliff, I saw Soulution recently. They have a new 725 preamplifier, 727, excuse me, along with a new phono stage.
Yes.
And those are very exciting products. I've had the pleasure of owning the 725 in 2021. My channel, I gave it the best preamplifier I've ever owned.
Wow.
2021, okay? And I'm hearing rumors that the 727 makes the 725 sound broken in comparison.
And shockingly, it actually does.
Okay, so there is an entire amount of just a huge list of changes. It's a complete departure from what the 725 brought to the table. And so I was talking to Cyril Hammer. He articulated a lot of these changes, which clearly, I mean, they went over my head, to be honest with you, right over my head, because there's a lot of technical things that I'm not quite understanding of. But talk about Soulution. I know that the Soulution distribution changed hands.
Yes.
It was originally in California, the distributor.
Yes.
Where are you guys located?
We're now in Nashville.
Nashville.
Sorry, he's been talking a lot today. He just
He's losing his voice, guys. A lot of talking here.
Gardena, California is where Access originated. That office will remain, and now we're in Nashville, Tennessee.
Awesome.
So we're actually opening a design studio. That will be our office space and also warehouse space. So we'll be stocking gear. We're gonna be able to facilitate our dealers much more effectively. So we keep the California location. Now we have something more on the East Coast, so we can handle a broader range of products and services.
We just launched a tech support center.
Oh, wow.
We're doing all of the tech support in-house.
Really?
Yes.
For all these lines?
And we actually got blessing this morning from one of the brands we were talking about that we thought would be a little tricky, but yeah, we've got the blessing as of 11:30 this morning.
Oh,
so
wow, man, congratulations. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's great. It definitely is an enormous amount of weight and work, right, to support the different lines that you have. But I have to tell you that knowing that it's really important.
Yes.
I do believe that when it comes to European product, solid U.S. representation in the form of distribution is key. A lot of the American buyers that I speak to sometimes are very reluctant to buy in Euro stuff because, number one, the warranty part. Number two, having to ship it back out of the States. That's very costly today. Logistics are not cheap anymore. Fuel prices are through the roof. We know this. And so knowing that at least you have someone that has a different idea in place when it comes to distribution, and you guys clearly have a plan of having a call center. Now you're going to have someone on the other phone, on the other end of the phone line, and be able to pick up the phone and talk, makes a lot of American buyers feel more at ease in the U.S. And that's key to me. Okay, because I don't believe the transaction ends once the customer pays. There has to be the customer service factor after the fact.
Yes.
That's one of the things that I always tell my viewers all the time, just to be fully transparent with you guys, is the fact that I like to put my money where I know I'm going to have amazing customer support, where I know someone's going to pick up the phone and answer my questions and lend a hand. I cannot say that about a lot of brands. Full disclosure, I cannot say that about a lot of brands, including brands that I've owned in my channel, okay? It's very sad to say that, but I do not approve of any distributor or any brand that does not support the consumers, okay? Even sometimes, although I will say this, some people may come to me and say, well, Jay, I didn't buy it from them, so they have no reason to support me. To me, if it's a brand that has your name attached to it, there has to be some sort of assistance, right? We know the secondhand market exists, although I know that's not your business model. I totally get that. But even those who buy from the secondhand market have to feel like, you know what? It's our brand at the end. It's our child, no matter what. So whatever we can do to help, we're willing to help. I think that's the best. If you're asking for my advice, the best thing that can be done, and I have no doubt that you're going to definitely embark on this new distribution for these brands, in a good way. I'm excited to hear Soulution at some point. I'm excited to, of course, do Accuphase and the rest of the brands that you guys just told my viewers are handling. Is there anything else you want my viewers to know that I am missing here?
Well, we got one new item coming. I can't tell you what it is.
Okay.
But Jay, I'll give you the exclusive when we're ready.
Perfect.
I'll let you get the news first.
We'll invite you up to our design studio in Nashville, Tennessee. You come up, have a night in Nashville.
That's one city that I have been even contemplating moving to. Leaving Florida, I have actually had these conversations with my wife, and I said to her, when we're looking at locations to potentially move to, Nashville, because of the music, because of the love for that, all the concerts, is something that's very attractive to me. So maybe it's time to go to Nashville and visit and see what the city is about, and that could be a good opportunity even for me, as I'm thinking about moving at some point in the future. But who knows? Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity you've granted me here.
This is Cliff Duffy. I'm TJ Goldsby. We're Access Audio, Access 2.0.
All right, guys. Thank you again. And please subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.
Thank you. See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.